And the biggest thing we're tracking here in the southeast is going to be a high pressure center that is stalled out over central Florida. And this is very important for our weather because since the high pressure is positioned where it is, we're going to see a lot of warm air coming up from the south. With a high pressure center, what you have is a clockwise rotation, right? So what that does is it pushes a lot of warm air from spots like Tampa and the eastern Gulf of Mexico up into middle Georgia. Not only is that going to cause potential record-breaking temperatures, it can also bring with it a few isolated showers, and I'll be talking about both of those things here in just a minute. But first, let's talk about today's forecast. We're really going to be starting off much warmer than average, already at 50 degrees, and as we make our way closer towards lunchtime, it's going to be very easy to hit about 70 degrees during that time. So I don't think you're going to need a heavy jacket for later today, if even a jacket at all, but you might need one for this morning if you don't really like 50 degrees all that much. Later on today, I'm looking at potentially 75 or 76 for a high. I know all the models right here are showing about 73 or 74, but if you factor in that little bit of extra sunshine and that dry air, I'd go ahead and add 2 to each of these numbers right here. So if you're in a spot like Warner Robins, easily 76 or even 77 as we get into your afternoon. Now, overnight tonight, more clouds are going to be pushing on in, and one thing that's going to do is help hold in that heat. So lows will be falling down to about 57 overnight tonight, so looking pretty good for that time where you won't need that heavy jacket again for tomorrow. Now, the next 10 days are going to be well above average. We're typically about 60 degrees for a high this time of year. Our low temperature on Friday morning is projected to be 60, so well above average just about all these times. In fact, looking at Thursday, we're going to be off the chart with this high temperature, and that's going to lead to something else I want to talk about, which is going to be potential for record-breaking heat both on Wednesday and on Thursday. At least for Tuesday, I really don't think that's going to be the case. The record's currently 83, really no chance of getting that for the day, but we're currently projected to reach 77 on Wednesday, which is our current record high set all the way back in 1927. And looking at Thursday, we're currently projected to reach about 79. Now, I think that's one day where we could potentially hit 80 if we get enough sunshine during the afternoon. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that for you and let you know what to expect as we get closer and closer to that day. Like I mentioned about a minute ago, I was talking about some smaller rain chances, but the only days I'm really looking at for rain is going to be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, late Saturday, I should say, Sunday and Monday. Now, we are looking at a very weak cold front to push through on Friday. That's when I think we're going to have those few showers moving on in. But overall, none of the rain is expected to be all that heavy. This model right here is only showing getting less than half an inch of rain over the next 7 days, and we really don't need any more rain since we are already oversaturated since the beginning of the year.